Hello?
Hi.
Hello?
Okay, I think we're back. I don't know what happened there.
I don't either. Rick gets
My
on
my internet just dropped. I don't know why that happened. Sometimes that happens randomly. Usually it happens midday, so it doesn't usually interfere with the stream. That sucks now because I'm gonna have to do some editing on this show now.
Oh.
Very minor editing, but editing at all sucks.
No. Luckily, at the point in time, we really didn't say anything. So,
well, I mean, not that it matters. It wouldn't have picked it up. I was not live at that point. Am I reconnected now? In chat? Am I in chat again?
Yeah, I can see you.
Am I though? Because I can't say anything.
I could see the stream.
Yeah.
Live. It says resume.
Yeah, game's playing.
Well, why is my chat not working? Because my chat box isn't working either. I don't know why that is. Oh, there we go. Now it's working. Okay. What the fuck? I don't know what happened. Like I said, I don't know what happened there. Hopefully, I can fix that. What I'll have to do is I'll have to upload the VODs as two separate videos and then edit them together with YouTube editor. That kind of sucks.
Yeah. But,
I hate when that happens. All right, guys.
Yeah.
That also means thanks to that there won't be a Patreon VOD because I'd have to edit that too. So, my internet just screwed people out of the Patreon VOD. Because there's nothing I can do about that one because that one, it would need to be one video.
But your patronage is thanked. Yeah.
What are you sitting around for?
Okay, I gotta get out of the map. All right.
Beating off in a lake. Yeah, beating off.
All right, back to what I was doing. Hopefully.
I'm beating off in a lake. Yeah. Beating off in a pond.
Oh, I'm under a time limit. Shit.
Watching the frogs eat my spawn.
Alright, so what is this game like? Because I've never heard of this before.
You've never heard of Lego City Undercover? It's Grand Theft Lego, basically.
Nice.
Only you're playing a cop. It's open world. Came out originally a few years ago on the Wii U.
Ah, that's fine.
And I'm playing the remaster version. Just came out this month on PS4.
Right on.
Lego games are always so good.
Yeah, this one's one of the best ones, though. I'm a fan of open world in general. Red Dead Redemption is why I'm a fan of open world. I would love to get my hands on a copy of Red Dead Redemption to play it on stream because I fucking love that game.
So good.
It's very good.
They mix. I find it funny. They mix like almost sci-fi elements into the game sometimes.
Yeah.
Like supernatural ghosts and stuff like that.
My one regret is I actually borrowed Red Dead Redemption from a friend a few years back when I was living in Texas, and didn't finish it. Had to give it back after about a month. Never was able to finish it. I got to Mexico. This is about as far as I got in the game.
Did you see Bigfoot?
Did I see Bigfoot? I don't even remember because it was a long time ago.
Yeah, Bigfoot's in the game. And it tells you to kill him.
Mr. Blackwell, are you still thinking about the
Kill
scandal?
me now.
Why won't you let anyone in your
I'm the
town
last one of my kind.
Is it true you prefer cats to dogs? Gentlemen,
Ow.
please, give Mr. Blackwell some privacy. He
Like evidently you're not the last one of
Privacy.
your kind because frickin' we have a sighting of Bigfoot every time you turn around here in Ohio. Up here,
Or as they call him here,
area.
the Ohio Grassman. And no,
Yes.
that is not where you get weed from.
Where can I
No.
take you, sir?
Very kind of you
Get
to
that from
ask,
Jerry
young
at the
man.
corner.
I shall be attending one of the last ever performances of the Perpetual Inbox at the Gillespie Theatre. I trust you have been told of my
That's where you get your
aversion
weed
to
from.
the
Not that I
paparazzis here.
Yes,
do
sir.
that sort of thing.
I'll do my best to shake them off.
I appreciate that this may require you to adopt a somewhat, shall we
Oh.
say, unorthodox driving
Yeah,
style.
the Ohio Grassman.
Could get a
He's
little
in
Oh,
they've had
do
sightings
not
of him
worry
in
on
the
my
Sandusky,
account. I have
Fort
ridden atop
Clinton
ships
area.
in the desert. Nothing
Up here in the
can
northern
compare
parts
to
of
the
Ohio.
discomfort that inflicts upon one's.
Get out of the way, cars.
Are you a patron of the arts yourself, young man?
Well, I like that TV show with the monkey who solves crimes.
Ah,
But it's just
of
some people
course.
I find
So,
it more intriguing that there's
May I
people out
ask
there
what the
that
play
try
of
to
seeing is about?
disprove
Authority,
Bigfoot. I
regulations,
find that far more
bureaucracy,
interesting than the
usual
people that try to prove him.
concerns of petty individuals.
You know what I mean?
Sounds like my
Right.
old job.
Ah,
I go,
but have
okay,
your
what are
plans
you scared of? If he's
thwarted
not
by
real, he's not real. Why are you
But
trying to
what can you
disprove it?
do? You either ignore it and get
You
on
know
with
what I
your
mean?
life.
Or you go mad.
Yeah.
You're hiding something, aren't you?
Yes. Mad.
Or you could sneak behind their backs and get your own way without them knowing.
The third option.
It's like the
Do
government
tell
when they
me
have
why.
like alien
But that's the
sightings
one
and then
I
like this
debate.
did not happen.
Me
It's
too.
like
Well, I
if you
hope
don't
enjoyed your
say
play
anything
anyway.
about it,
Thank you. I suspect it'll be the last
Then-
chance I get to see one in quite some time. I have rather a long trip coming up.
Okay, I'm not gonna go all the way around the roundabout just to follow the fucking,
Is that the time?
Juby.
just to follow the fucking,
I think I
the
just
lane
about
it gives me.
survived
It's like,
that
oh,
journey
you gotta
by
drive
now.
like a sane
There's
person and go all the way around the
only getting
roundabout.
home by other
No reason for that.
Yeah,
Goodbye.
in and
Goodbye,
around
sir.
about.
Especially not in a video game.
I'll be your roundabout.
Now in real life, you better do that because you'll die.
Yes.
That was admirable
Um,
driving for Mr.
I have a
Blackwell.
roundabout near my
Your
house,
complete lack of respect for traffic
and
laws proves that
it's
you
it's
are an
very
awful
well marked.
person. That is to be
But
commended.
there's old people that
Thanks.
just don't know how to
I hate traffic
drive.
laws.
Yes.
This one old woman.
Are you one of those people that, like, if you get into the, if there's a turn with two turn lanes that are going the same direction,
Stole some
and you're in the left lane, do you turn into the left lane or would you turn into the right lane? Are you one of those
Depending
people?
on
with a
depending on what lane I'm in, because it's two lanes.
Then you are
I
Right.
stay in the lane that I'm supposed to be in because I don't want
Like
to hit another
technically, because if you're in the right lane and both of the lane, there's two lanes turning the same direction that you're turning, you're supposed to stay in the same lane.
Yes.
But some I've seen assholes that turn from the right lane
then
into
burn
the
it.
left lane, cut people off, and they wonder why everybody's flipping them the bird. And like, well, there's your answer. You're an
All right.
asshole.
Now, in roundabout, when you come from my house and you go down the street, you turn right. You're either in the left lane or right lane, but you turn right into the thing. This old woman with mouth agape, like, duh. Just, she's in the left-hand lane, all right?
Yeah.
And she just turns left right into traffic.
Traffic in Richmond is
almost-
really kind of like the epitome of that.
It
Awful.
almost smokes this guy.
Perfect.
And she just stops dead in the middle of the roundabout,
You?
in the road. And
You
this guy's in
look
front of her
like
in an
a
SUV
jock.
honking his horn. And she's just like, no,
Well, I'm not.
you're in the way.
See?
Dumb old bitch.
Hey, Billy.
Yeah.
Going through my old VHS tapes, I found a old ad for what is called the WWF Slam Cam. You ever heard of it?
Yes.
Well, that's one of us.
What do you
I remember it.
Getaway driving?
Not so fast.
Careful driving?
I remember
I put the ad up on my YouTube channel.
I remember the slam cam.
First,
It was basically, I believe the slam cam was like almost Photoshop.
With Photoshop, yeah.
Salvage yard.
And don't get caught
You could
by
like
those knuckleheads, Dick.
superimpose your head on the bodies,
Yep.
or them standing next to you, or have borderline or like outlines on your pictures. Yeah, I remember that very much so.
Okay, so Chan wants me to recover a car from his rival while they're having a shindig.
And then I
I
have
guess that
one
makes
of
me a party pooper.
The Rock
I don't think
debuting
I've ever pooped
his
a party
website,
before.
therock.com. And it's a yeah.
I was laughing
In
at the
2
fact that
minutes.
Chase said he was going to be a party pooper and he doesn't think he's ever pooped a party before. Would be difficult. I think Billy's done it.
I kind of I've pooped at a party.
Sure you have.
I think that website's still around.
I tried it, but if you actually type it in, it goes directly to the WWE site.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they tend to do that with all their old Earls. They tend to just have them all redirect to the WWE website. They still own probably every Earl they've ever had to buy. Like if you went WWFdivas.com, I'm sure that would also redirect. They've bought a lot of domains. Especially in the early days of especially in like 98, 99.
When they started their website.
Yeah, basically.
I was looking up some anime to download, and oddly enough,
there you go.
Really weird. Pornhub sometimes has anime on there, and it's not like it's like porn. It's just anime. People just upload anime up there.
Nice.
Yeah, just like plain.
It ain't fair that we have to guard this place. Yeah.
Everyday anime.
You know.
And I was like,
hotel pool.
Oh, holy crap. It was like a full season of this thing.
If they
on here.
Decent music and serve up some food.
Okay, I'll download some of the episodes.
I love potato chips.
And of course, one of the ones I downloaded. Hold on. You ever heard of the one called Women at Work?
I have not.
It's infamous. Look it up. You'll look up Women at Work, Part 2. Second episode.
Okay then.
The way it opens. It's hilarious. Now, mind you, it's hentai, but it's hilarious.
Okay, that's why.
Yeah.
I just put on your Facebook page the video of the Rock website launch. It's hilarious because it's 2 minutes, and the Rock says jabroni about 8 times.
No, that's for making seafood appear.
All right, jabroni. Let's talk about this. Jabroni.
So there must be.
I don't.
What? Must be like.
I don't even.
A grill or something around here.
I don't even hear anybody anymore call anybody a jabroni.
Me either.
Anymore in wrestling.
Has anyone seen a
A lot of the smack talk is gone now.
Yeah, I also put up the WrestleMania Call ATT ad with Carrot Top stalking Stephanie.
Oh my lord.
My God.
Yeah.
Well, back in those days, a lot of people would have stalked Stephanie. She was purdy.
She still is.
I'd still tap it.
That's true.
And then I also put up one of the free for alls from TV Guide channel. All
Which
3
one?
minutes of it that I had. It was for. Gotta look at my thumbnail for it. Here, fully loaded.
What was it? Fully loaded?
Yeah.
Which fully loaded? There's 3 of them.
I'll be the first one.
Yeah, it was.
Okay, so fully loaded 97.
Yep.
Or no, 98. Or was it? Fuck, no, I can't
It's
remember.
98.
Was that the first fully loaded? Was 98?
Yes.
Yeah, 98.
Yeah,
98, because it was 98, 99, and 2000, and then it was replaced. It was supposed to happen in 2001, but then they did the whole Invasion angle.
Yep.
And so that pay-per-view became Invasion, and then it became Vengeance after that.
Bork.
Hello, barbecue.
Bork laser.
Then I got
Or as one of my buddies calls them, Bark Lizards.
Stacey and Trish and WWF Excess, the old TV show.
Oh Lord.
Because whenever I find something on my VHSs, I always look to see if it's on YouTube, and if it's not, I'll put it up. Because I have the original Masters of He-Man and the Masters of the Universe promo from Toonami that's not even on YouTube.
I heard somebody in the background.
Yeah, my mom.
Tell your mother hi.
Barbecue around here. Hey, a barbecue, and it's even clean. Everything in ketchup to disguise the taste this time. Now I just need some stuff to cook on it.
Make yourself a super grill.
I got the grill, now I gotta find food for him to grill.
Just need someone.
What's with the cross on your forehead? It's a knife.
Jeez. Then while uploading videos, I randomly found a commercial that basically Hadley gave me a virus.
Oh really?
Yes.
Hadley gave me a virus.
Who could possibly get some food?
Josh Hadley gave you a virus?
Yes, he did. I blame Adam and Eve.
Hey, I'm not getting it myself. Fresh and green.
Oh.
What's up?
I like it that my
Yep. Just need someone to
my antiviral program, it runs through every program that I have, and before I even download something, it checks it to see if there's anything in it.
Who could possibly get some food for me? Hint.
And if it's too much for it to handle, it just blocks it entirely and doesn't let me download it. It'll say, I can get rid of this, so that it takes care of it and cleans it up. Basically. Turn it up. Banging it. Jack Snipe.
Where the hell am I supposed to go to get food?
I did have Stephanie McMahon on Jimmy Kimmel hyping up her No Mercy match, but that got blocked worldwide.
So, tell me about this match you're gonna have. Well, my dad's gonna whip my ass. And nobody's gonna bat an eyelash, because it's 2005.
Yep. And nobody cared. At all.
Dane says, hey, Pickle Pterodactyl's on the call. Hey, Pickle.
Pickle Pterodactyl.
I don't know if Rick gets that joke or not. Inside, we had a Quiplash 2 prompt that was a completely wrong way to spell Rick Terrasi, and the winning answer was Pickle Pterodactyl. It ended up being in the best of for whatever month that happened. So
I'm not getting it myself.
August
August. Thank you.
or September. I think it was either August or September.
Then out of sheer like
Yep.
whatever, I
Just need
uploaded
someone to get me some
when
food.
the USA channel used to have CNET Central. They were talking about the danger of ActiveX
Who
in
could
1997.
possibly get some food for me? Hint.
Look at these blacks.
Okay, I'm stumped. I don't know where to go to get
What?
food for this guy.
Hey,
In the
I'm
hotel
not getting it myself. I don't even know what fresh ingredients look like.
or at that food
I
cart?
can't get into the hotel yet because there's a what food cart?
It was right in front of you.
Yep.
Was it?
Just need someone to get me some food.
This is not a food cart. It's a barbecue.
I know that's a barbecue, but I mean,
All right, I gotta figure it out.
I'm so glad
I don't remember what chapter I'm on.
That'd
Oops.
be so cool. What's up?
All right there, Bill?
yeah, I'm good.
Oh, it's supposed to be like chapter 6 then? Maybe?
Oh, yo. Oh, don't touch me
Oh, that's
there.
not
I'm a
it.
virgin.
That's not it at all.
Or in the day.
Chapter 5?
He will not define us. Whee!
I only get a lousy half hour for lunch.
That'll be too soon.
Head to the right and grab a box of food. There's just a box of food randomly sitting over here somewhere.
Yeah.
Who could possibly get some food for me? Hint.
Oh, is this it? Uh-huh.
Oh.
It's just sitting over here. Yes, I'm an idiot.
Was there the entire time?
Is that chicken? That's
To your
perfect.
right.
You put it on. Thanks. 30 seconds and these'll be ready to eat. Would you like some chicken tartare?
I'll pass.
There, now you got your chicken.
Do I smell food cooking? I think I do.
Stick chicken. And that's gonna be good.
I think I do! Plastic chicken. What's that burning smell?
Like the anime, Plastic Little. Boobs.
Hey, what are you doing?
Secret car washes?
Get him!
Arrest.
A wrestler?
I'm arresting all these people. Arrest him. And arrest this guy.
Alright.
I'm arresting all of you.
Now,
Even you,
now
monkey.
all these right here. Now, you see all these guys right here that are coming after you. You can actually buy these figures.
Yeah.
They're all Lego minifigures. Which, yeah, every last one of them. You see that Egyptian guy? I have him.
See, do you see that Egyptian guy? I have him. If you weren't talking about Legos, that would be a very different context.
I have that Egyptian guy right there.
I bought an Egyptian guy. Whoa, I just Hurricane Rona'd that guy. That's pretty awesome.
His name is Flawed.
Break in here. Alright. Let's go undercover. Nice. The Cetan. Now I gotta drive this back to the scrap.
Oh.
Hey, Chase, is it true you're a member of a criminal gang now?
Yeah, that's right. I'm working for Chan Twang.
You want to know what missions? There's two kinds of missions I hate in
Do
GTA.
that.
What's that?
I admired you, Chase.
Number one, escort missions. Hate them. Hate them with a
It's not
passion.
real, Frank. I'm undercover, remember?
Number two,
So I
get
can
this
find
car
out
into the
where
garage
Rex is
without
and
getting
Wow.
a scratch on
Frank
it.
Honey
Oh,
is
yeah.
actually just straight up an idiot because he actually thought I was a part of Chan Twang's gang.
Chan asked me to take a car from
How did Frank Honey
Oh.
become a
Wasn't
police
exactly
officer?
a nice guy, but he should probably be compensated
Well,
by
when
the
this game
city.
came out,
Do you
it
think
was
you can get that
Obama's
cleared by
America.
someone in charge?
Oh.
Totally do that. I
Well,
once
sir,
gave a really important message
I
from the
don't
mayor
believe
to
I
the
made
mayor.
myself clear.
Oh, okay.
As I stand here before you
Sending
today,
over now.
you
See you,
are
Frank.
fucking.
Cannot discriminate a man's intelligence becoming a police officer. He's
Just
eating
because
chalk.
just because this man has special needs does not mean he can't be on the police force.
Actually, it does, Mr. President. He's eating chalk right now.
That doesn't mean he can't fire a gun.
He just shot himself in the head, Mr. President.
That's okay.
Now he's
Not like he was using it
dead.
anyway.
Dead now.
Well, there's nothing that says dead men can't be on the police force.
Actually, it does, because they're dead!
There's a Bob Ross board game.
Awesome.
I want it to be a VHS board game.
Maybe I could.
I just watched the VHS. It's just him taking-
Exactly. That'd be the collectible part.
I watch. I'm so happy that Bob Ross has they put all his stuff on YouTube that you just watch it anytime you want.
I gotta go
And it's
break.
from his estate.
Let me be clear. Let me be clear. As I stand here before you today, I am on my feet.
Bob Ross or chill game. Legit. So,
Well, it's pretty beat up, but you're
No,
still
it's real.
better than my usual
Pickle
guy.
pterodactyl.
By the way, guy,
You're fired!
I think you've proven your worth, which is good, because I need you to go to the office at my limo place. The burglar alarm has gone off. I would send Fang or Lee, but they're tied up at the moment.
Which is why
I want to be ninja. Now I go
What about
to
the other guy who works at your
Chinatown.
limo company?
I had to fire him for being too familiar with me, which I regret, as he's my father. If you find anyone
You
in
have to
there,
fire
I
your
want you
father
to
for being too familiar with you.
Do you understand?
what?
Want
What he
to
said.
be ninja.
The people who employ my
I
services
won't fight to
value their
Chinatown.
privacy.
So don't look at my records!
Wouldn't dream of it.
Wait, where's the? Oh, there it is. Like I had to wait for him to shut up so I could find. It's like I had to wait for him to be quiet so I could get to finally get to the waypoint. What's that? Frank?
That was bored.
2.
Who is that, Robert?
Now I go to Koreatown. Jackal.
Oh, time to do some parkour.
Oh God.
Oh, I'm glad that the thief waits for me if I fall too far behind. That's always nice.
Dumbest sport in the world. I like to climb and jump.
I mean, it's also dangerous if you fuck up. You're probably going to get really hurt.
Yeah, you're basically saying, I'm going to jump from this high thing and land without breaking my legs. Oh, I broke my legs. How did I do that? I don't know.
I jumped off the Willis Tower. I thought I could parkour all the way down to the ground. Instead, I just fell down to the ground.
Evidently not. I'm hemorrhaging internally.
Yeah.
I think I'll die. Yeah.
Probably. You can serve on Obama's police force. I think so, you're some hot shit just because you use the jump pad. Well, I can do that too, you hear? You're not a good ninja. Especially if you have to stop to take deep breaths all the time. You're like Chris Farley ninja.
Even he did it.
Yeah, exactly. Like if I was a ninja, then I'd have to stop and take breaths all the time.
You'd move your arm and have to take a breath. Shut up.
I mean, you're not wrong.
You're even running out of breath playing this.
I'm out of breath right now.
Oh, I chased after this whole time. Oh, he fell in garbage. I don't want to jump in that.
They kind of are. I'm undercover in his game. Why were you in his office?
Trying to find my dad, Chase.
What? Like in a
I knew it was going to be a woman.
No. I mean that just before
It's actually Chase's ex. Or whatever.
I think so.
This is the woman from the beginning. Natalia.
Empty money bags from Papalardo's.
Natalia.
The ice cream place with the trucks, you know.
There's her huge boobs.
I remember.
What's that?
So if Chan's working for Vinny Papalardo,
She doesn't have huge boobs, Billy. She's fucking flat like everything else in this world.
Hey, where are you
I
going?
was talking about Natalia.
Chan must be keeping my dad somewhere
Natalia.
else.
Oh, you mean the wrestler Natalia?
I'll find your dad.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's the least I can do.
Natalia.
I am not gonna let you endanger my dad just so you can make up for the past.
That's not
What?
why I want to help you.
I have an idea for an anime. Here it goes. There's this high school girl, and she's got these huge boobs. I mean, like huge boobs, gigantic boobs. She's got these huge hakabakapanews. And then all of a sudden, one day, another girl comes to school, a new girl, and she's got even bigger hakadakabakahugas.
In fact, she couldn't even walk. She just fell over. She was so top heavy. We had to
She
cart
had a
her. We had to
wheelchair.
cart her boobs around on a trolley.
I was paid well, but I would have done it for free to hold those huge makadakabahugas.
That word changes every time you say it.
Yeah, the gypsum bagagagugas.
Ipsum lorem ipsum dolor sit amet.
Police, I'm gonna need
Some gabahugabagigas.
Are you
Oh, I
trying
have
to
a video
summon
call. I'm
Candyman?
stupid. What's that, Rick?
The what?
Are you trying to summon Candyman?
Oh, nothing.
Apparently.
People got in and set the alarm off. Some sort of stubborn move.
Not again.
This is why I told you not to store carrots in there!
Then at the end of the anime, they end up wiggling the boobs together. I mean, they're huge magahagabagagas.
You looked at my records!
Then milk squirts out of them.
But
The
wow,
end.
Vinny Papalardo is one heck of a criminal.
Maybe so, but unlike me, Vinny Papalardo has quite a temper.
What? I am very mild-mannered!
I saw it on a meme. It was
Fired!
Also,
kind of funny.
he doesn't trust anyone, not since Mo, his right-hand man,
Hooga
got
hooga
arrested.
batugas.
Vinny would probably
So I was
be
bored
really
one day,
grateful to anyone
a
who
couple
could
days
help
ago, and
Oh, yes. You
I
could
was
just steal a
watching
prison
old
truck and then pick him up
NWA
outside the
TNA
courthouse where he's being
footage.
sentenced
Yeah.
Well,
today.
like,
Wait a minute.
the first
You're not
debut.
thinking about joining his
I
crew,
totally
are you?
legitimately blocked out
Not for
China
much longer.
ever
If I can get Mo
debuting.
out of jail, that could be my way into
She
Vinny's
did,
gang
didn't
and get
she?
me one
She was
step
there for a
closer to
very
Roots.
short time.
It's like a
Hey,
week.
Chase, what you need?
What can
They
you
couldn't
tell me
afford
about
her.
Vinny Papalardo's right-hand man.
Mo DeLuca? He's not actually a criminal. He's just Vinny's
Then
cousin.
I got all
So why is he
nostalgic
being
for TNA because I remember
let me check.
how entertaining and how much I loved them back in the day.
412 unpaid
Started.
parking violations.
Before they started doing the octagon ring.
I suppose it won't really matter if
No,
he doesn't go to jail.
no, I like the
What are you
Octagon
up
ring
to, Chase?
originally because I was
Working
new to
Vinny,
it.
and I'm
It
pretty
was like a
sure
nice little
Vinny's got
gimmick.
it for
Then they
Riz.
started
But
going
together with
on
Vinny,
FSN like
I'll need him to
at
trust me.
By busting out
Fridays at
Luca?
like
That
3
doesn't
o'clock in
sound
the
very by the
afternoon.
book.
It's the only lead I've got.
And then Dixie Carter
Does the
started
department
going,
have
and then
a
it
prison
started
transport truck I can
sucking.
borrow?
Maybe. Try Chuck.
And
He's
now
outside the back of the
it's
station. I'll tell
still
him you're coming.
alive, apparently.
It's not called TNA anymore.
Yeah, it is.
No,
Well, no, it's not. It's not called GFW either.
no.
Just Impact.
You know, and their offices are now in Toronto.
In a trash bin. They went from an actual office to a warehouse to a trash bin.
It's like when you saw the office building where the headquarters was. It's like, here's TNA's building.
Like, if anybody remembers that bit in Two Broke Girls where Eric Andre lives in an actual like refurbished dumpster, that's where the Impact offices are.
Yes, it's in that dumpster.
Yeah.
And apparently they were offering $50 to people to come to their live shows.
Oh,
I wouldn't even fuck Dixie Carter for that kind of money. Diddy Carter? Dixie Carter's brother, Diddy Carter.
Now, thing is because they don't have any. I mean, now I didn't say their talent's bad, but it's any talent that you can go to an independent show and see.
Pretty much.
True. Or you can even watch it on Twitch now. Wrestle Circus, everybody. Watch it on Twitch.
Uh-huh. And most of the people that worked at TNA were already just independents in general because...
I actually recommend Wrestle Circus. It's really good. It's on twitch.tv/Wrestle Circus. They're from Austin. It's Austin. It's a promotion in Austin, Texas. But there's been a lot of big names that have gone through there, like Cody Rhodes and that guy that just debuted in TNA not too long ago with the other ROH guys, Adam Cole. He's been through there too.
See, I always say
really
this.
count Cody Rhodes as a star.
Okay.
Not like his brother.
He's a never was.
Ooh.
Unlike his brother.
Exactly. Who's actually had a career and done something.
Think you can find some spares?
True. That's very true. Whose character was very memorable. I can remember when Goldust first debuted, and as soon as I seen him, I went, "That's Dustin Rhodes." That's the first words out of my mouth. I'm like, "What did they do with him?"
Oh, do you remember the artist formerly known as Goldust when he did that bit?
Yes.
When he was with Luna? Oh my lord.
But hey, the character evolved, you know what I mean?
Not really. It evolved to that and then it devolved back into what it was.
True. Now he's just weird.
It's
That's
basically,
all now.
it's the best known gay panic character in WWF history, basically.
Yeah. Although, seeing Roddy Piper beat the ever-living crap out of him was pretty...
Oh, that was, that was a lot of fun. WrestleMania 9, or WrestleMania 12, rather. Not 9.
And watching him just beat the ever-loving snot out of him, it's like, oh, well, Piper's the best person to do it.
It wasn't even the match, that wasn't supposed to be what it was originally, either. It was, supposed to be, Goldust taking on Scott Hall. And Scott didn't like the Goldust character very much. Because, you know, Scott's a giant.
I can understand.
Scott's a giant kind of homophobe almost. And then he left for WCW anyway, so then all moot. So Roddy Piper had to step
And,
in.
and to be quite honest, when he left for WCW, it was best for his career at that time.
At that point in time, yeah.
Because he was being
John
stuck
Mo-
in the mid card, and he was never going to get out of it.
True.
He was the top guy in the mid card, and he didn't want that. He wanted to be
He was
a
one
top
of the
guy.
top guys for sure. I didn't make card.
He could have been world champion, and he should have been. To be quite honest,
Yeah,
they
more
should
so
have put
than
the strap
Diesel.
on
I
him.
feel Diesel's not a good world champion.
No, he just wasn't. Razor had name status. Razor had the charisma. Razor was. People liked him. Just was a likable character. And he was a good wrestler for that matter. Scott Hall in his heyday, he was phenomenal in that ring.
I'm looking at Impact's roster.
Yeah.
Wow.
You don't know anybody, do you?
Well, yeah, I do. Like John Morrison, who's now being called Johnny Impact.
Oh my God.
Unless he's in
Isn't
Lucha
he-
Underground when he's Johnny Mundo, but
And in AAA,
and
where
we can
he's
officially
actually
say he will be
champion.
Johnny. We can officially say he'll be Johnny Mundo again because Lucha Underground is coming back. Been confirmed. Season 4.
He'll
yeah,
leave.
there's still wrestlers in there I know, like Gail Kim. She's still around there.
She's in the TNA Hall of Fame and she's still wrestling. Although TNA Hall of Fame,
Yeah.
that's like being in Billy Carter's Farts Hall of Fame, really, honestly.
Actually, that's even more prestigious than TNA Hall of Fame.
Exactly. I would rather be in Billy Carter's Farts Hall of Fame than the TNA Hall of Fame. Because who's in the TNA Hall of Fame? Gail Kim and Earl Hebner? No thanks, I'll pass.
And
Thing.
well, Earl Hebner, Gail Kim, Jeff Jarrett, Kurt Angle, Sting, and the Dudleys.
Jeff Jarrett. TNA Hall of Fame is the only Hall of Fame Jeff Jarrett will even get close to. So, you know.
He did that to himself.
Yeah, he did that to himself.
Awesome.
But he gets for basically embezzling Vince for $300,000 just so he'd drop the belt to fucking China.
Also, you got Abyss, who I'm still a sucker for.
Is he
Birdie.
really? Oh, I thought he was in the Hall of Fame.
No,
I hope not.
not yet.
Mankind's already in the Hall of Fame.
Alberto Del Rio or Alberto El Patron.
Alberto Del not dating Pedro anymore.
Alberto Del Taco.
That's his next job after Impact.
I'm glad she dumped him.
Me too. He's a prick.
They'll be back together. They're awful for each other, so they deserve each other.
Oof.
Bobby Lashley, he's hard-hitting, soft-spoken, and knows his place.
Bobby Lashley. I can remember when he tried to be a heel and he just wasn't good at it.
I'm Bobby Lashley and I'm a giant heel.
Not good at it.
Eddie Edwards, Eli Drake.
This is
heard,
how I, Bobby Lashley, actually sound. I'm Bobby Lashley.
Rockstar Spud is going to WWE.
Yep.
Yeah, I did hear that.
Can't wait.
You know,
James Storm just quit. Again.
he might go to WWE. He was in NXT
Yeah, for about a week.
for a week, and it was the greatest week of his career.
He's like, I can't. I don't like it here. I want to go back.
Listen, he was in TNA all of his career, basically. He was in TNA from the start of TNA.
What's his face? Gunner. Now he's over there in WWE doing the the
Conan came back apparently to TNA.
what?
this is where like all the Lucha Underground guys who thought they weren't going to get a 4th season now start debuting other places, and then they realize, oh shit.
And then they go back.
Conan will about have to go back. He's like mid storylines on some shit.
Like I said, none of the guys in TNA are signed to a like you know how WWE,
yeah, they're not like signed to contracts or anything. They can leave whenever. For the most part, there's a few of them that are, but
they're just an overhyped independent company. That's all they are.
Matt
you stay, you can stay. If you want to go, you can go. I mean, it just means they don't have to pay as much.
Oh my god, they brought back Suicide. Oh my god.
Who's he being played by now?
I honestly don't know. It's probably Daniels.
Well, it's not what's his face because he's in WWE now.
Yep. DJP. Yep. The only, well, Ellie that I've seen, she's decent. Yo Kim, she still looks good because she hasn't hit 60 yet.
Well, that and she's married to Robert Irvine, who's a health fanatic.
Robert Irvine. Aww.
Rosemary, who I love. Sienna. The announcers are Borash and my favorite guy, Josh Matthews.
Jesus Christ.
Because De Niro quit.
Yeah, maybe Elijah Burke will come back to WWE.
Elijah Burke.
I like Elijah Burke for no reason. Maybe.
What's your name?
I like Elijah Burke just for his moveset in the wrestling games.
Let's hope Pac-Man Jones stays away.
Well, yeah. Let's hope he just stays away from everything and retires from the public life and never rears his ugly head again.
I would like to see Namco like sue him like, hey, quit calling yourself Pac-Man.
Stop calling yourself Pac-Man. You go around gobbling balls? Well, you probably do, actually.
I would do, because you were in prison. Like gobbling balls in prison? You ever made love to a man? No.
Probably.
Keep it that way.
Not by choice.
Not by choice. Ah, you gobble balls, man.
I just wish whatever is keeping Matt Hardy from doing Brooke and Matt gets resolved soon, because that's the only time he's ever been interested.
I think they're gonna start doing that bit, but it's gonna be woken Matt Hardy, so they can get around the copyright. Because not Jeff Jarrett, but Impact is just not gonna let him have that trademark.
You know what? Yeah. It doesn't matter. He could still do the character, and people would just be happy. Just calling it something different isn't going to be any different.
Yeah.
You know, and they can't stop the people from saying delete.
No, they won't be able to stop that. There's no way.
And that's all that anybody cares about, really. To be quite honest.
Low-key is back in TNA. Oh
Low-key is the best, dumbest wrestler on the planet.
And he's still doing his Hitman gimmick.
Let me just say this. There was a story, Jim Cornette was telling it, and he said, I was at a show, and I seen Low-key, he was wrestling, and he accidentally knocked the guy out, with a kick. Instead of just pitting the guy and ending the match, he waits for the guy to get up off the ground and continue the match, and the guy was just waddling around after that point because he was concussed.
Low-key being low-key. But the fact that he's still doing the Hitman gimmick is hilarious. It's so stupid.
Alright, I'm going to the walkthrough again because I have no idea where these tires are. I've looked and looked.
tell me something.
Apparently, Scott Steiner came to TNA for a short time this year.
The big bad boot bad deep body.
Yeah, it was Josh Matthews and Scott Steiner taking on Borash and Joseph Park.
He runs a chain of
The
shows
other
down south.
nice.
Yeah. Like, I think it's like 6 or 7 restaurants that he runs. And there are people like, he's a manager at a Shoney's now. It's like, no, he owns like 7 of them. I think he's doing good for himself. You know?
Yeah, probably.
Means he invested his money. Oh. And Shoney's is a good restaurant. I've been to a Shoney's.
That's one. Find another. It ain't a unicycle.
Got some good food.
The Voodoo Kin Mafia. That was a thing.
A direct shot at Vince McMahon.
Yep.
And now he's a producer.
A road agent? Yeah.
You know what? Vince must be the most forgiving man on the planet. Seriously.
Oh, he is.
There's some
Only
wrestlers.
Bret Hart. He let Randy Savage into the Hall of Fame, so like probably.
Yeah.
I don't know.
He
Bret
said
Hart's pretty
CM
forgiving.
Punk is welcome back anytime.
Yeah. Bret Hart is pretty forgiving too, though. I mean, it took him 15 years. But
I saw Bret Hart last weekend. Still looks good even for his age.
So I heard this one guy was at an indie show. He goes, Goldberg would have never kicked Bret Hart. He'd still be wrestling. I said, no, he wouldn't. I said, dude, that almost happened 20 years ago when he got kicked in the
Somebody
head.
came up to me and said, if Goldberg kicked Bret Hart, hadn't kicked Bret Hart, he would still be wrestling. My reply would be, why didn't he kick Hulk Hogan instead?
One way I'm gonna find out. You should take it out for a spin. Just once round.
Yeah.
I also saw Christian. He's so skinny. Because I was at Royal Comic Con.
Captain Charisma. Self.
Yep. Got to talk with Trish and Lita for a bit.
Ooh. Were they at the same table?
Well, they were right next to each other. Trish was like sharing Trish's like apple chips. And like around the corner, every time I looked over, Christian was always talking to Terry Runnels.
Well, I mean, they all work together, so they...
Yeah. George went from Cheers looks exactly the same, just with a lot of gray hair. Got to meet Wallachon. He was awesome.
Wallachon?
Yes. Got him to sign my Princess Bride poster.
I got to meet Billy West the other day.
I love Billy West.
He was the voice of Stimpy, and also Ren at one time.
I asked him to do 2 things. He goes, what's that? I go, all right, could you say the line, shut up and take my money as Stimpy? He goes, yeah, I'll do that. And it was hilarious. Everybody started laughing. Even he started laughing. He goes, I can't believe I've never done that.
Shut up and take my money.
Pretty much that. Then he goes, what was the other one? Did Zoidberg saying Khan. Wrath of Khan. it was even funnier.
Process.
Oh!
Zoidberg saying gracias was pretty funny too.
Gracias.
Gracias.
You know, I should have known this. He's, you know, when he said he did Doug funny, I'm like, oh yeah, you did, didn't you? I forgot completely about that. I think it was so funny, Ren and Stimpy, and then you look over and, hi, I'm Doug. I hated Doug. Didn't think it was very funny. I told Billy West that. I'm like,
you didn't think Doug was very funny?
Exactly. That's what I said. I didn't think Doug was very funny. He goes, I see what you did there.
That's his last name, attention!
But I literally, I didn't think it was very funny. I didn't care for the show too much.
A deal is a deal.
Well, deal is a deal.
I preferred Rugrats over Doug.
I didn't care for either Doug or Rugrats. I actually preferred Ren and Stimpy. And Rocco when it debuted too.
Yeah, the ones that I liked was Rocco, Ren and Stimpy. I like SpongeBob.
All those shows I love, so. If it was on Nickelodeon, I watched it and loved it. Even Space Cases.
Even Hey Dude.
Good lord. And that show's awful, but it was still fun to watch.
And Salute Your Shorts. That Salute Your Shorts was...
I primarily watched Nickelodeon for the game shows.
Well, I watched them too. I loved Double Dare.
Double Dare is still great.
What Would You Do?
Oh yeah,
loved What Would You Do?
Yep. Legends.
Yeah.
Legends of Hidden Temple.
Nick Arcade.
Nick Arcade was so great.
I love Nick Arcade.
Nick Arcade was so ahead of its time.
Here we go, we're back on the show now.
Because it's a game show about video games before, you know, video games were mainstream.
Twitch.
Yeah, basically.
It was still very niche back then.
Like, Twitch should buy the rights to Nick Arcade just so they can play them. I mean, they already do Starcade.
True.
I know.
Starcade was also that kind of show.
If Nickelodeon put Nick Arcade out in, you know, on DVD and seasons, I would buy it.
I don't know. The problem I think with that would be to getting the rights to the game footage.
Yeah.
Although, like nowadays, that's not going to be such a big deal. But
no, because they're old games and Sega.
Old
a lot
games,
of those games,
yeah.
they're not.
A lot of those games would be fine.
No, they're not making any money off of them anymore. So
Yeah, no one remembers Darius Twin.
Except anybody who watched that show, and that was pretty much it.
Yeah. You remember that their in-house game that they had? You know, Mikey.
Oh yeah.
Or the face-off arcade games that were all built on a Commodore 64.
Uh-huh.
Those were so cool.
Yeah, they were. Part of me wonders if those were ever actually like put out or anything like that. If they were actually games.
I would buy them if they did. I can remember as a kid watching them, like, they're in a video game.
Yeah.
Holy crap. They're in and then I found out they were just by a green screen.
Wild and Crazy Kids was pretty fun.
Yeah. But that was just like a field day, if you really think about it.
Figure It Out is also really good.
Figure It Out.
Figure It Out. Making the Grade.
Remember when
Anything with Michael Mallett.
Remember when the Big Show was on Figure It Out?
Figure It Out was not Mike O'Malley though.
No, Figure It Out was.
Figure It Out was Summer Sanders.
Yes.
Oh, it's by Summer Sanders.
Hey, Pat.
Mike O'Malley may have been on it as a panelist at one point or another. That's the
Yeah.
one where they had to guess the talents of the panelists, and there was a secret slime action and all that stuff.
Figure It Out had a lot of wrestlers come on the show.
I think the show you were thinking of, Rick, is Make the Grade.
I ain't talking
Yeah,
to you. Just
yeah.
shut up and take me to Albatross.
Which I adored so much.
I can remember a lot of wrestlers being on that show.
Go somewhere else if you like.
What?
Okay.
Oh,
Double Dare, Finders Keepers, which I remember
Oh my lord,
replaying on
an
the
old
Game Show
show.
Network.
Take me to the usual hideout.
Yep.
Actually, I work for Chantry.
I like Make the Grade, but I only like Make the Grade with the original host for the first 2 seasons. The guy that hosted the last season of the show, I did not like for some reason. He was just not as good to me.
Looks like they figured out what
You guys hear me?
What?
Yep.
Okay. You remember when Hacksaw was on, guess?
I don't.
Or whatever. Yeah, Hacksaw was
on Double Dare, yeah. Super
No,
sloppy Double Dare.
he was also on, what was that? Guess what we were just talking about.
Figure It Out?
Yeah, Figure It Out. Yeah, he was also on Figure It Out.
So was Jericho. Jericho was on
Big
there.
Show.
And Big Show, yeah.
I can see why Chan hired you. You're pretty good at driving.
And not wrestling related, but also Colin Mockery was on there. Because Colin Mockery is in literally everything.
Because that was, Figure It Out was also on the same time when Whose Line just started on here in America.
Yeah, actually, you're right. That's true.
So he went on there.
Speaking of Whose Line, I actually have on one of my brand VHSs one of the Whose Line from Europe, which had Colin, Ryan,
We're getting close.
Rick Terrasi,
Do you really want to
and
ship the Vinny's crew?
Yeah.
Huh. I might be able to swing something.
we got the guy who played on Seinfeld as FDR. Can't remember.
You're gonna have to do something really special to get in with
Big
him.
fat guy.
Whatever it takes, Mr.
Yeah.
George Wendt?
Yeah, George Wendt.
Oh, God, yeah.
No.
George Wendt, he's a funny guy, George Wendt, but he's not suited to improv. That episode
No, it wasn't George.
pretty showed it wasn't George Wendt.
No, it wasn't.
Not George Wendt. He was okay. He played the professor in he was in Office Space. He was in Office Space. He was the psychiatrist in Office Space.
Oh, Michael McShane.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah,
Michael
Mike McShane. Yeah. Yeah. I like Mike McShane.
Too late. This kid beat you to it.
Funny dude.
Funny guy and a really fucking good singer. Really good singer. Like, probably the best that Whose Line's had.
You remember when they used to play barkeep or
Bartender, yeah.
bartender?
Yeah.
He's like, you're lonely, so bend me over the bar and do me.
Basically.
Security camp? What's that? Oh, 2002.
Hey,
Never
Chase.
mind.
I think I found your in with my cousin Vinny.
Think fast.
That
Yep.
was fast. What is it?
My brother-in-law works at the
Oh,
airport.
Mo
Said they
DeLuca.
got some shipment of fancy high-tech
His cousin's
gizmos
name is
from a
Vinny,
security
just so he
company
could
out
make a
east.
My Cousin
I
Vinny
know for
joke.
a fact that Vinny would really like to
Of
get
course.
his hands on them.
Where's Marissa Tomei and her Oscar?
In the first place.
Ah. Okay. I don't usually like to do jobs myself, but you did me a real solid back at the courthouse. So I'll help you out. This once.
Never heard of it.
Meet me
Never
in a car
seen it.
park
That was
south of the
What was it?
airport.
I'll get right over there. Maybe a sandwich?
It was, what was it called? Think Fast?
taking silhouette.
Mm.
2 teams of kids in the audience, green and purple. Some caps. That's all hosted. Bruce Kelson, Mike Daniels, Tiffany Hunter.
Did it actually air ever?
And Bremen.
'Cause I don't remember that show.
Yeah.
I think Nick produced a bunch of game shows when they had when they were at Nickelodeon Studios that never aired.
On Amazon Prime right now, there are 2
Robot
episodes.
Wars. When did this come out?
On,
2002.
There on Amazon right now. There are 2 episodes of Double Dare hosted by Alex Trebek.
That's a different Double Dare.
Yeah, I know.
That's a vastly different Double Dare. That's the one where they put 2 contestants in an isolation booth and then they give them clues to a thing and then they have to guess what that is. I've seen that show. It's fine. It's also where it also yanked the music from Card Sharks.
Yeah, Card Sharks is on Amazon right now to watch.
Card Sharks is fun.
I hope Mo doesn't take long.
Hey, Chase! I hope I didn't keep you waiting.
Not 1, 2, 3.
This car is for you. It belongs to my brother, who I don't get on with. So feel free to damage it.
Don't worry. With my driving, that's a guarantee.
Oh, Phil Moore. Okay.
And that's a
Phil Moore.
Get in the car.
Yeah.
I feel more.
Now floor it.
Boobies.
Whoops. That's not breakable.
Picture. Maximum rocket power.
Rocket Power was like just after my time. I didn't. I stopped. I got out of Nickelodeon like right around Hey Arnold.
Yeah. Yeah, same.
Moves that made me go, holy shit.
Cannon.
My car insurance is gonna skyrocket.
Abu Hassan.
I'm out of here. I was long
Of course, I'm the only one
anyway, so thank you very much.
who ever remembers the judge show they had.
Is anyone still listening to me?
I've been speaking with the mayor's office, and she says you can do whatever you need to and charge any costs to the department. Whatever
Rick, you
it
there?
takes to catch Rex Fury.
Okay.
Timing couldn't be better. I just took a delivery truck without permission.
Don't worry. I already started a tab for you after Frank told me about the car you took for Chan.
Frank actually passed that on? I'm impressed.
Well, he was gonna try asking Santa, but he checked with me first. I think he's starting to learn from his mistakes. I kinda feel proud of him.
I'll keep you updated if I have to take anything else, Ellie.
I like how now I'm driving this truck with this exposed cargo, which clearly is labeled with guns. Like anybody in their right mind would be like, hey, that's not right. Yes, I know. I gotta take it to him. I'll take it to him. Just keep your damn pants on, game.
Ricky, Ricky, Dicky, and Dave. Oh, one of those.
Mickey, Ricky, Dicky, and Dave.
WFT.
Yeah, never mind.
WFT? What's that?
Don't know.
What fuck the?
TV. Oh, winning fails. TV.
Oh. I don't know what that means.
It's a meme channel.
Oh.
Yeah, you guys ever watch the Maury You're Not the Father compilations?
Well,
the one where they, you're not the father, and the guy fucking just does like a gymnast routine in the Maury studio.
Yes. It's the best thing ever.
He takes out his leotard and puts it on, so his junk, his bulge is showing on the front of his pants. He does like 800 flips in studio and hangs from the goddamn lighting.
Yes.
Hey, I found the penny.
Yeah, I might have heard of it.
Those are freaking hilarious. Like what I was just telling Mike, I tweeted it out. This guy, his wife's like, I didn't cheat on you. I didn't cheat on you. Both of her kids were black.
There's a character named Mikey Spoilers, and he actually told me how to get an item later in the game. That's pretty genius. Glace Lactus?
So what? I amuse you? You think I'm here to make you laugh? You think I'm funny? Funny how?
I'm sorry, boss. I didn't mean
All right, Mike, I'm gonna.
Oh, apparently, Vinny Papalardo is basically just
highly recommended. I won't forget what you did for my cousin.
is just Joe Pesci's character from My Cousin Vinny.
Really?
Yeah.
I've been looking forward to getting my hands on this
Joey
stuff
Pupilardo.
for some time. They're called color guns, and they're of particular benefit to the less than legitimate fraternity.
Oh.
You know, us guys.
I'm heading out.
To see if these things
You leaving, Rick?
stealing the bell pepper
Yep.
from the
All right. Have a good night, Rick.
downtown.
Good night, Rick.
You want to put one through its paces?
Well, I've come this far.
That's right. How to use it. I'll have a read through these instructions and phone them through to you. Good luck, Chasey.
Werewolves flying like thunder, but some people wonder, oh God.
I actually thought, Billy, you were saying you were leaving too, and I was like,
No.
I'm gonna be by myself.
Nah, I'm here.
Okay. Well, that's good. Ellie Phillips works in the basement at the police station and is really clever. She takes care of all the department's electronics and also contacts us when there's a crime. I think she's really neat, but I've never told her. Oh no, she's not reading this, is she?
Too bad she's a lesbian and she takes it up the butt with a strap on.
Okay. Now I have a color gun, which I can use to change the colors of objects.
Oh. That guy that identifies as a Filipino woman.
Ellie, I'll have another thing for the tab soon. I'm about to break into a bank vault.
Which one?
You heard me right.
The Lego City Bank in downtown.
Yeah, no, I know about that.
Problem.
It's the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
Sure.
Okay, right. There's an entrance to the sewer in
Like,
the gardens
okay, if you want to
opposite the
identify
bank.
as a woman, go right ahead, but I can tell you what.
Sewer?
Your race is your race.
It's a bank vault. The only way in is via a ventilation hatch on top of it. And the only way to that is via the sewer. Did you expect a red carpet?
No. Fine. Thanks, Ellie.
Well, now I gotta find a vehicle.
I don't know how to drive.
Sorry, police business.
Well, I don't.
All right.
Right.
You do too.
Neither hair nor... Huh?
You know how to drive.
I don't.
You don't
I've been
know how to
behind the
drive.
wheel of a car maybe 3 times in my entire life, Bill.
Really? You didn't drive at Austin at all?
Nope.
Holy crap.
Never had to. Either I took the bus where I could, I could take the bus everywhere, or everything was within walking distance. Never really had the need. But when I lived in my apartment, literally the karaoke place I worked at was next door. Like, literally next door. And the HEB I worked at was just down the street.
Oh, there you go.
So, like, I didn't even have to take a bus anywhere.
And going to South by Southwest probably wasn't a pain either.
I could take a bus to downtown Austin. That's not a problem. To leave this bike right here in the middle of the street.
Nothing's extremely close where I live.
Yeah, and here neither.
They well, it's just I don't want to walk. Literally, I could cross a field and be there in like a couple of minutes, but
I'd rather take the extra 20 minutes and go around.
well,
fuck feet.
I can drive and be there in 5, and walk and be there in 20.
I am going to have to shower for a week after this.
Now, once I get to the Spring Meadows, which is the shopping center in the area, I walk around that. I park and I walk around the entire strip mall.
Wow, did you take a wrong turn? I'm kidding. I've been reading the instructions for the color gun.
Yeah?
Yeah, you're gonna need to fill it
Yeah.
from a color swapper.
That sounds like an unusual thing to find in a sewer.
I agree. I just
Just a
have this
fish that
weird
jumped out of the
feeling
water.
there'll be one down there.
Yeah, there was a squirrel riding him from earlier in the game.
I hope the Lego City
Good
PD
water.
gets discounts from a dry cleaner.
I gotta find a wheel.
Somebody spotted a werewolf in the sewers.
Can't get up over there, apparently. That sucks. I gotta find a wheel.
Got a wheel, make the deal. Kill everyone with my pistol.
Got the wheel.
Cool.
Yay!
Yay. Batshit, dirty old cunt. 6 assholes time.
Does not rhyme with cunt.
I really don't want to know how this key ended up in a sewer.
Rat shit, bat shit, dirty old twat. 69
Yeah,
assholes
twat.
died in a
Assholes
knot.
died in a knot.
Hooray! Lizard shit! Fuck!
I do want to know how come it fits this lock.
Ratchet,
What a
batshit, dirty old
significant
twat.
looking red
69
pen.
assholes time in a knot. Yay, lizard shit. Fuck.
Ew. It smells like these pipes are used to carry sprouts.
George Carlin. Stupid crap like that. When he had his own sitcom for a short period of time. Remember that?
But George Carlin, yeah.
Yeah, that show really didn't last too long. But of course, it was on Fox. Wolf Leader. I might want to take a look at that book. Alexander Dumas. The name is Moss.
I guess that's a color swapper then.
The guys over at the community center, they were talking about Luna Vachon.
Now, if you see any
And they go, Bill, would you do Luna Vachon? I said, yes. I said, well, not right now. She's dead, but when she was alive, yes.
I've always wanted to see this bell pepper emerald. They say it's as big as your head. Used to belong to some royal dame, but she sold it, because wearing it as a brooch gave her back trouble. I'll be in touch.
Okay, let's take this, I guess, over here.
Yeah. Werewolf of London.
Ah, woo, werewolf, wah, wee, wah, woo, wah, wee, wee, wee.
What?
I don't know. I gave up like halfway through that.
Alright, I'm about to tell you a joke now. The punchline is kind of a visual thing, but I'll just say it.
Okay.
Alright. Okay, so this guy goes to the doctor,
Chase,
and
I just read some more. Keep a
says,
lookout
"Doc,
for a
I need to show you
red color
something."
swapper.
So he
Right.
pulls out his
Red color
penis.
swapper.
Whoa,
Goes to the
there's
doctor,
several.
and
It's meant
and
to be
and
those
the doctor goes,
small
"Oh my
squirrel
God, it's all
what?
gnarled
Like
up.
those
What
useless
happened?"
lumps of
He
crystal
goes, "Oh,
I
it's
get out
always
of the
been like this."
bluebell mine. I mean, they're valuable, but
He says, "Is there
this thing,
anything you can do for me?" He goes, "All right, well, let me ask you a few questions about it." He goes, "Okay, can you go to the bathroom with it?" The guy goes, "Yeah, I can go to the bathroom." He goes, "All right. Can you still make love with it?" He goes, "Yeah." He says, "Well, I don't really, if you can do those things with it, I don't see anything wrong with it." He goes, "Well, I kind of want it to look normal." He says, "Well, if we fix it, it might not work anymore." He says, "Well, I don't want that to happen." So he says, "Well, thanks, Doc." And then he leaves. And then a couple months later, he comes back and he goes, "Doc, look, it's all straightened out." He goes, "Oh, how did you do that?" He goes, "Well, after the day I left your office, last time I was here, I went to the store and then I went to the bathroom. And there was a gentleman standing next to me, and I just so happened to look over, and he was tapping his. And I said, 'Why are you doing that?' He says, 'I tap it so I don't soil my linens.' And he says, 'And ever since then, I tapped it, and it straightened out." The doctor goes, "Well, what were you doing before?" "Oh, I was twisting it."
Okay.
Oh, like you wring out a towel.
Yeah.
Like I said, the joke is better if you see the hand motion.
Scotland. I got another vehicle. I can't go over there because that's deadly slime.
Elder Scrolls 3, Blood Moon.
Elder Scrolls 3, butt boobs.
Yeah. That's what mods are for. I can't believe in, like, Skyrim, they have, like, full porn mods for people's game. With any character, might I add. Want to bang an orc? You can bang an orc. You want to bang a lizard person? You can bang a lizard person. You want to bang an elf? Well, that's not too weird. I haven't played Skyrim in a while. I just haven't. Also, I'm laying off Fallout 4 for a while. I'm not going to play the game for a while. I just want to play games that have a little more happier feel to them, if you know what I mean.
I know what you mean.
I'm going to get Cuphead when I can get it on the PS4.
Okay, so apparently there's a way to blow that up.
Homestar Runner. Tingle, get it up, tingle, up.
Building a raft.
Building a raft. You don't have to be into pool water.
Tries flushing an air mattress.
Oh, it
down
was
the
an air
toilet.
mattress. Ew. Who flushed that?
I don't know who could flush that. Tingo brap.
I think this means I can go past the slime now. Yep.
Tingo brap. Pop, pop. Pop, pop, pop.
Oh!
Dingo pictures.
Have to actually literally be Rex Fury for that?
Rex Fury. Here's my butt. Smell it. Oh my god, the bees. The bees. Anything. Anything? Anything.
Every little thing.
Eat your peas.
It's going to be alright.
Yeah. Eat your peas. I don't care what you use. Fork. Knife. Just eat your peas.
Look at them blacks.
Yes, son. Your peas. Look at them blacks. The tingo brap. Pop, pop, pop. Yeah, pop, pop. Ooh, pop. Pop,
Whoops.
pop, pop.
Found that color swapper.
Once you fill the color
The
gun with
tingo
red, you can use it to
brap.
turn off electrical stuff
Pop,
by shooting
pop,
any
pop.
green electrical panels. You know, this is actually kind of like the old days when I used to
Hey.
rob banks myself. Except
How are
I ain't the
you?
one who's risking his neck this time. I'll read up some more.
I'm doing fine. Ninja Turtles. Like Tortos Warriors.
Tortugas.
Okay. Tortugas Mabugas.
Tortugas is actually Spanish for turtles.
Yeah, I know. Tortugas.
You fucking
Do I need-
shooby.
I heard something weird that there are tortoises that are actually known as turtles. Not every tortoise is a turtle, but every turtle is a. Or, not every tortoise is a turtle,
But every Yertle is a turtle, and every turtle is just Myrtle.
but not every turtle is a tortoise. Go up.
Oh, I can almost taste that big old gemstone. The bell pepper emerald is gonna make me a fortune!
You know someone that can handle the sale?
Lego
No
Batman
need. We're
movie.
stealing it to order. I've been doing some work for a private buyer, and he wants it real bad, so don't mess up. The last guy who messed up? Oh, man. That was a
Moan.
real
You
shame.
ever watch the guy
What
Techmoan
happened?
I
on
couldn't
YouTube?
justify employing him anymore, so he's sleeping with the fishes
You know what?
now.
Check him out.
What?
He reviews
Yeah,
old
he's a
technology.
night watchman at the aquarium. I'll be in touch.
Pretty good stuff. Pretty good stuff. I'm looking at Phalus's
Wiener.
subscriptions on YouTube.
Uh-huh.
Pretty much subscribes to a lot of the stuff I do. And there's Larry Bundy Jr.
And Ted
There's,
Bundy.
Mike Javons.
Stevens.
Yeah, Jevons. Harry Partridge. OSW Review. RetroWare. Clan of the Grey Wolf. The Game Chasers. Mars Girl. Alpha Omega Sin. Game Sack.
Game Sack.
Game Sack, yeah. That's
We
a really
play
good
games
show.
with our ball sacks.
Cybercat. Movie nights, of course. That's his girlfriend.
Hey,
Stone
Chase,
Gremlin.
I got to the really good part of the manual. You can use the
Wrestling
color
with
gun
Regret.
to turn things silver.
Retro Blasting. That's actually a really
It's
good
not real silver,
show
but it's
too.
close enough to make stuff all shiny and
Yeah.
reflective.
Oh, Going in Raw.
Useful if
That's
there are
another
laser
good show.
beams around. Capiche?
Tecmone.
Yeah,
That's another good
that
one.
might be handy in this place.
Great. Just
That's
fill it
about
with
it.
silver
A
color
lot of
if
my
you see a
subscriptions right
swapper.
there.
And keep a lookout for the bell pepper emerald. Call me when you get out of the
Go
vault.
Pop. Of course, I subscribe to Aptors.
Okay.
You know, Bill Apter. Go poop. Go poop.
Okay, where do I take the... Ah.
You put that right there in his butt. That's what you do. I messed with somebody. They hadn't seen the whole first season of Stranger Things, and I spoiled it for them.
Huh. Well, the emerald wasn't in there.
Yeah, I looked before. I said, "Well, I'm going home," and then I was. He's like, "Bye, dude," and I said, "Oh yeah, 11 dies."
Not in there either.
Walked out.
Dick.
I look at it as this: like, if you don't know that now, and they're already on their third season, I think.
Oh my god.
No, just to mess with them on Twitter, I wrote 11 dies. That's what I wrote.
Oh, come on. It's almost like they don't want anyone to take the emerald.
Building another color swapper.
Go brop. Pop. Bingo brop. Ah! Ah! Okay. Alright, you were in a sewer, now you're in this high-tech lab. Why is it always supervillain labs? They always have minimum light in there and all you see are fans slowly spinning.
I try to find a wheel nearby.
Did you know they called a kid a retard on the Fat Albert show?
Okay.
Yeah, there's a new one of the episodes. A new kid comes into class and he's a little awkward acting. And the teacher pulls Fat Albert to the side, when recess is going on, and he says, "Did you see anything different about Tommy?" He goes, "Oh, well, he kind of reminds me of some characters that I've seen in the Brown Hornet." He goes, "Well, okay." She goes, "Well, okay, but Tommy is what doctors would call a atypical child." Fat Albert gives her a look like, "What are you talking about?" "Well, let me tell you in this way you probably understand. Tommy's retarded." Fat Albert gives this look like, "What?"
Hey, you can't say that.
"He's retarded?"
Whoa, that's a big Lego gem.
I'll have to, I'll send you the clip. You'll find it hilarious. Revenge porn.
Now that is a jewel.
Whoever's in here, you are breaking the law.
I think they probably already know that, Phil.
I guess I'm not getting out of here undetected then.
That is a big gem.
What? I'm arrested? How does that work?
It's just
What? I'm arrested? How does that work? Because I arrested a guy.
Oh. Look at all that gold. There's this clip of Tom from Tom and Jerry reading a book and he's laughing at it. I'm sure you've seen the cartoon. And then it cuts away and it shows the book. It says you have to have a very high IQ to understand the jokes in Rick and Morty. I'm gonna next con I go to, I'm gonna write a sign. It's just because you like Rick and Morty doesn't mean you're a genius.
But what if you watch Rick and Morty and you are a genius?
Well, then that's different. Then you're a genius no matter what you watch.
Yay!
But I find it funny, they think that they're smart because they get the jokes in Rick and Morty. I'm like, they're pretty lowbrow jokes. I mean, like, I'm Pickle Rick. I mean, that's not exactly a highbrow concept. You know what I mean? Oh, he turned himself into a pickle. Uh-huh. It means something deeper. No, it doesn't. He turned himself into a pickle so he didn't have to go to therapy. That's pretty much it. You're doing a combination.
Yeah, because there's numbers. Aha. Now I see what the numbers, the combination is.
It's Shooby. Take him to Detroit. No, not Detroit. No.
I found a key. Put it in the thing.
Morgan. Morgan.
Run away. Yay, I got a super brick. Open this too. Another super brick. Alright. I can build this relocator.
Morgan.
All right. A jet-powered
Morgan.
Hey! I was about to rob this place. Sorry! I meant to have this place on Tuesdays, but the people listen to me? No! And they call this organized crime.
Well, a lot of people assume that my wife has a penis. But I can assure you, she also has a vagina as well.
Ooh, I unlocked studs ×4. Excellent.
Stud ×4. Ooh. Eee.
I think we're going to continue the story, but also this will be it for the evening. So as soon as I get to a point where I can, I'm going to save.
I've got the emerald.
Hey, good work, Chasey boy. I'll send you the location of the
Actually,
drop.
I think we can just do it here. Oh, you're not.
Off. And if I get any of the...
Yes, we can. Alright, so we're done for the evening.
Alright.
That's it for this edition of Out of Control. If I decide to do a show tomorrow, which I don't know, is not likely, it'll be the Survivor Series prediction show or simulation show. But again, like I said, I doubt it'll be. I doubt there'll be one tomorrow, and I don't think there's going to be one Saturday either, because I kind of want to watch Takeover War Games. That's Saturday night.
Why don't we just
actually Travis might be over to watch that too. He's off all weekend, and then of course Sunday Survivor Series, so definitely no streaming then either. So unlikely we're going to be doing a Survivor Series simulation, but if we do, it'll be tomorrow night at 10 Eastern 7 Pacific. Keep an eye on Facebook for updates. Facebook.com/OutOfControlLive. And be sure to follow all of us on Twitter. I'm Quite Mental. Bill's Bill Carter 17, and Rick is Default Rick. And that's it. So, thank you guys for joining us for this edition of Out of Control, and we will see you next time. Good night, everybody.